If you're using GoHighLevel and you're only using it for funnels or CRM, you're honestly underusing it. Because one of the most valuable things you can build inside of GoHighLevel is a simple system that gets customers to come back and buy again automatically. And most businesses don't have this, and that's exactly why they're stuck constantly chasing new customers. They focus on getting new customers, running ads, building funnels, but they don't have anything in place that actually increases how often someone comes back. So they're constantly chasing new sales instead of building momentum from the ones they already have. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a loyalty workflow inside of GoHighLevel using points, coupons, and Winback SMS. And more importantly, I'm going to break down how this actually works from a business perspective, so you're not just copying steps, you actually understand what you're building. I'm Erin from Ecom Mastery. Let's get into it. Why this actually matters. Most people think growth comes from more traffic, more ads, more clicks, more reach. But that's not really where the easiest money is. The easiest money is in getting someone who already bought from you to buy again, because they already trust you. They already went through the process once, and they're much more likely to convert again compared to someone brand new. The problem is most businesses don't have any system that supports that. They might send an occasional email or maybe run a discount once in a while, but there's no structure behind it. There's no timing, no logic, no consistency, so what ends up happening is customers just fall off. They buy once and then they disappear. And every time that happens, you're losing money you already paid to acquire. And that's exactly what we're fixing with this. What we're building is a system that tracks behavior, rewards customers, and brings them back automatically without you needing to manually follow up. If you want to follow along inside GoHighLevel, I put an extended 30-day trial link down below. It also includes our free pre-built snapshot with hundreds of templates, automations, and coaching resources, so you can skip a lot of the setup and build this out much faster. And if you're already a GoHighLevel user, you can upgrade using our link to unlock those same bonuses on your existing account as well. So once you're signed into GoHighLevel, you're going to start from your dashboard, and on the left side, go ahead and click on automation. So this is where all your workflows live, and this is where we're going to build the system. So from here, you can click create workflow. You can see you can start from scratch, build using AI, you can select from template, import from a campaign, but to make this much easier, we are just going to click on build using AI, which is on the left. So in the prompt, we are going to put back point coupons and win back SMS. And then we're going to go ahead and generate the workflow by clicking the purple arrow. All right, so once it loads, you're going to see a full workflow already built out. And I know at first this can look a little overwhelming, and there are multiple steps, branches, conditions, and actions, but if you understand the logic behind it, it's actually really simple. So let's break it down. Instead of looking at this like a bunch of random steps, think of it as a system that reacts to your customer. Every time your customer does something, the system responds, and that's it. So instead of manually tracking who bought, who didn't come back, who should get a discount, this workflow handles it for you. And once you understand that, everything else becomes a lot easier to follow. So at the top of the workflow, you'll see your triggers, and this is what starts everything. So this could be something like a purchase being made, a payment being received, or a customer interacting with your business. This is basically telling GoHighLevel when this happens, start the workflow. And this is really important because if your trigger is wrong, everything after it doesn't matter. So you want to make sure that this is tied to a real action like a purchase or a completed transaction. If you think about this in real life, this is like the equivalent of saying every time someone buys from me, I want to start a process. Not manually, not occasionally, but every single time. And that's how you start building consistency in your business. So right after the trigger, you'll see something like update loyalty points. So this is where the system starts tracking behavior. Every time someone makes a purchase, they earn points. Then right after that, you'll see something like checkpoints threshold. This is where the system asks, has this person reached a certain level yet? Why points work? So this is where things start to get interesting, because now you're not just selling a product anymore, you're creating a reason for someone to come back. Instead of the relationship ending after one purchase, it now continues. And now there's something to build toward, because people don't just buy products, they respond to progress. They like feeling like they're working towards something. And even something simple like points can change how someone behaves. It shifts the experience from a one-time transaction into something ongoing. So now you'll see workflow workflow split into different paths. One path for when a threshold is reached, another for a higher threshold, and another for when no condition is met. This is where the system becomes dynamic because now it's not treating every customer the same. It's responding based on what they've done. Personalization without effort. And this is where you start getting the benefit of personalization without actually doing more work because the system is making decisions for you. If someone spends more, they get rewarded differently. If someone doesn't come back, they get a different experience. And all of that is happening automatically. So inside of these paths, you'll see actions like send coupon. So this is where you reward the customer. Now, instead of sending random discounts to everyone, you're tying rewards to behavior. So someone earns something based on what they've done. This is important because random discounts don't build loyalty. They train people to wait, but earned rewards feel different. If someone feels like they unlocked something, they're more likely to use it and they're more likely to come back again. That's how you increase lifetime value without constantly lowering your prices. And that's the difference between a business that grows and one that's always discounting to survive. Wait and activity check. Now moving down the workflow, you'll see something like wait and then check activity. This is where the system pauses and observes. It gives the customer time to come back on their own and then checks if they did. Timing matters more than you think. Timing is one of the most overlooked parts of retention. If you follow up too soon, it feels pushy, but if you wait too long, they forget about you. So this wait period is important. It creates space, but still keeps the system active. Winback SMS. Now, if the system sees that the customer hasn't come back, it triggers something like send winback SMS, and this is where you re-engage them. Why SMS works? SMS works really well here because it's immediate, it's direct, and it feels more personal than email. So instead of hoping they see your message, you're reaching them directly. And if you pair that with a simple offer or reminder, you're catching people right before they forget about you completely. What you're actually building. So when you step back and look at this whole workflow, what you're really building is a loop. A customer buys, they get rewarded, they either come back or they don't. If they don't, you follow up, and then the cycle repeats. This is how you stop relying on random sales and start creating predictable revenue. Not by constantly finding new customers, but by getting more out of the ones you already have. How to apply this to your business. This works across different types of businesses. If you're in e-commerce, this increases repeat purchases. If you're running a service, this brings clients back. If you're a local business, this increases frequency. The structure doesn't change. Only the offer does, and the structure stays the same because customer behavior is the same across every business. So instead of thinking about the tool, think about the behavior you want to drive, and then use the workflow to support that. How to set your offers. This is where most people mess up. Now is the part that actually determines whether this works or not, because the workflow itself is just the system. What really drives results is how you set up your points, your rewards, and your offers. And this is where most people get it wrong. They either make the reward too small so no one cares, or they make it too big and it cuts into their margins. So you really want to find the middle ground where it feels valuable to the customer but still makes sense for your business. A simple way to think about this is your reward should encourage the next purchase, not replace it. For example, instead of giving something away for free too early, you might offer something like spend $50, get $10 off your next order. Now you're not losing money, you're creating another transaction. The same thing applies to your winback SMS. Don't overcomplicate the message. You don't need a long explanation. You just need something that reminds them that you exist and give them a reason to come back. Something simple like, hey, we haven't seen you in a bit. Here's 10% off if you want to come back. That's enough because at this point, you're not trying to convince them from scratch. You're just giving them a small push. And the biggest mistake here is overthinking it. People try to build the perfect offer, the perfect structure and system, but what actually works is something simple that runs consistently. Because once this is live, it's not about getting it perfect. It's about letting it run, watching how people respond and adjusting from there. That's how you turn this from just a workflow into something that actually drives revenue. Common mistakes. Where people go wrong is that they overcomplicate this. They add too many conditions, too many rewards, too many steps, and it becomes confusing. The goal here isn't complexity, it's consistency. A simple system that runs every time is always better than a complicated one that breaks. So if you simplify everything we just went through, it looks like this. A customer takes action, the system responds, they get rewarded. If they don't come back, you follow up, and that's it. What this looks like when it's working. Now let's talk about what this actually looks like when this is set up and running properly, because this isn't just about having a workflow, it's about what it does to your business over time. Once this is live, you're not just getting one purchase per customer anymore. You start seeing people come back without you doing anything manually. You'll You'll notice repeat orders happening closer together. You'll see customers actually using the rewards they earn. And more importantly, you'll start to rely less on constantly bringing in new traffic just to keep your revenue stable. Because now your existing customers are doing more of the work for you. This is where your numbers start to shift. Your customer acquisition costs start to matter less because you're getting more value out of each person. Your lifetime value increases, which means you can afford to spend more on ads if you want to, and your revenue becomes more consistent instead of going up and down depending on how much traffic you're getting that week. And this is the part most people miss. They focus so much on getting that first sale, but they don't build anything that supports what happens after. So they're constantly resetting back to zero every day, every week, every month. But when you have something like this in place, you're not starting from zero anymore. You're building on top of what you already have. Each customer becomes more valuable over time instead of just being a one-time transaction. And that's what actually creates stability in a business. Not more tools, not more campaigns, just a simple system that runs in the background and keeps people coming back. At the end of the day, this isn't about automation for the sake of automation. It's about building a system that supports your revenue. Because most businesses don't have a traffic problem, they have a retention problem. And when you fix that, you don't need to rely on more traffic. You just make more from what you already have. If you want to follow along inside GoHighLevel, I put an extended 30-day free trial link below. It also includes our full pre-built snapshot with hundreds of templates, automations, and coaching resources. And if you're already a GoHighLevel user, you can upgrade using our link to unlock those same bonuses on your existing account as well. If this video helped, make sure to like and subscribe for more e-commerce videos. I'm Erin from Ecom Mastery. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.